For some people, cars are just for fun. For others, they are a necessity. But then, there's a whole other level. Cars that only the elite of the elite can afford, they're more like treasures than just vehicles. These kinds of cars that turn heads, break records, and make headlines. These cars have made history as the rarest, most expensive cars to ever be made. Number 10. The 2005 Maybach Exelero. Starting off, we have the Maybach Exelero is a one-off high-performance sports car made by Stoller in collaboration with Daimler Chrysler. It was unveiled at the Tempodrome in Berlin in 2005. This beautiful vehicle is not only known for its incredible performance, but also for its exclusivity and high price. With a cost of $8 million, it is one of the most expensive cars ever made. What makes it even more special is that only one was ever built till today, and according to Top Gear, the vehicle was purchased by rapper Birdman in 2011 for an incredible price of $8 million. In January 2012, however, Motorvision published a profile on the car, revealing that it was then owned by Mechatronic, a company located in Germany. The report clarified earlier rumors about the car being sold to Birdman, stating that these claims were unfounded. However, enthusiasts were shocked when the car made an appearance in pop culture. It was featured in Jay-Z's music video for his song Lost One. This one-of-a-kind car was actually created for Fulda, a German tire company, to test and showcase their high-performance tires. It was designed specifically to handle high speeds and deliver outstanding performance, luxury, and power in one single, amazing package. Although the Maybach Exelero weighs 5,683 pounds, it is surprisingly fast. It is equipped with a V12 twin-turbo engine that generates 700 horsepower. This powerful engine allows the car to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.4 seconds, which is impressive for a car of its size and weight. In addition to its speed, the Exelero can reach a top speed of 218 miles per hour, and that tells us nothing except that the manufacturers deliberately opted for advanced design and engineering. However, its unique engineering design is nothing compared to the next vehicle in the list. Number 9. The Stout Scarab. Up next is the Stout Scarab, a unique and streamlined car that was produced in the United States during the 1930s and 1940s. It was designed by William Bushnell Stout, a visionary engineer and inventor. The car was initially manufactured by Stout Engineering Laboratories and later by the Stout Motor Car Company, both based in Detroit, Michigan. The Stout Scarab is widely recognized as a groundbreaking vehicle in automotive history. In fact, it is credited by some experts as being the world's first minivan because of its innovative design and spacious interior. In 1946, an experimental prototype of the Scarab achieved another milestone by becoming the first car in the world to feature a fiberglass body shell and air suspension. William Bushnell Stout not only created the Scarab, but also used it extensively. He owned and regularly drove his own Scarab, traveling more than 250 miles across the United States. It is reported that up to 5 Stout Scarabs still exist today, making this vehicle extremely rare and valuable. Among these surviving cars, a 1935 model in working condition was displayed for many years at the Owl's Head Transportation Museum, located in Owl's Head, Maine. This particular Scarab was on loan from the Detroit Historical Museum, which owns the vehicle. The Scarab eventually returned to the Detroit Historical Museum after its time on display in Maine. It was scheduled to go back into the museum's storage on August 21, 2016, as part of a planned rotation of exhibits. The Stout Scarab had a sleek and modern design that made it look futuristic for its time. It had smooth running boards, a sloped windshield, hidden hinges, flush door handles, and rear wheel covers. The Scarab used a rear-mounted V8 engine, which provided plenty of power and created extra trunk space at the front. Its monocoque construction also made the interior very spacious, which is more room than most cars of that era. However, this advanced design was very expensive to produce. Because of the high costs, only 9 Scarabs were ever hand-built. Speaking of cars that have high costs, the Pagani Zonda is worth much more than its price tag. Number 8. Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta. The Pagani Zonda is a high-end, mid-engine sports car made by the prestigious Italian company Pagani. It was first shown to the public at the Geneva Motor Show in 1999. The luxury car is very exclusive and is only made in small numbers for customers who order it. By 2019, only 140 Zondas had been made, including test models. The Zonda HP Barchetta was introduced in 2017 at the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance. It was created as a special gift for Horacio Pagani, the founder of the company, to celebrate his 60th birthday. It also marked the 80th anniversary of the Zonda, and they had high hopes for the market performance of the car. Fortunately, this car exceeded their expectations, and for obvious reasons. There are actually a few different versions of the Zonda. These include a 2-door coupe, a roadster with a removable roof, and the Barchetta, which is a new style. The car's body is mainly built using carbon fiber, which makes it lightweight and strong. It has a unique design that sets it apart from other Zonda models. In fact, its most noticeable features include the Barchetta body style and rear wheel covers, inspired by Group C race cars, making it the first Pagani to use this design. Other features include a rear spoiler, air intakes, and rear lights, all borrowed from the 760 series models. The Zonda was originally planned to be called the Fangio F1, in honor of Juan Manuel Fangio, a legendary Formula One champion. However, after his passing in 1995, the name was changed. It was renamed Zonda, which refers to a hot air current that blows above Argentina. The Pagani Zonda screams luxury, but this next vehicle screams dangerous speed. Number 7. Bugatti DVO. Next is the Bugatti DVO, is named after Albert DVO, a famous French-Italian race car driver, mechanic, and Air Force pilot. In 1928, he became a Bugatti works driver and won the prestigious Targa Florio race, which automatically earned him a lasting legacy in the world of motorsports. Now, the car itself is a powerhouse. It uses the same 8-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine as the Bugatti Chiron. This engine produces about 1,479 horsepower, which allows the DVO to go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds. However, its top speed is about 236 miles per hour, and this is because the DVO focuses more on handling and aerodynamics instead of outright speed. To improve performance, the DVO has been designed with several aerodynamic upgrades. It has a wide, fixed rear wing, a larger front spoiler, wider air intakes, and bigger side skirts. These changes create extra drag, but they also give the car better grip and control, and so it's ideal for winding roads and tight corners. To make sure the DVO doesn't get confused with the more common Bugatti Chiron, the manufacturers made sure to give it some unique design features. These include brand new headlamps and taillights, as well as a wider version of Bugatti's famous horseshoe grille. These changes make the Divo look different and stand out even more. Bugatti only ever made 40 Divos, and amazingly, all 40 were sold on the very first day they became available for purchase. Buyers were also given almost endless customization options, meaning no two Divos are exactly alike. Each one was personalized to match the preferences of its billionaire owner. With this next car, let's throw it back a little. You'll be surprised that even cars from the 20th century are still worth a fortune today. Number 6. 1962 Aston Martin DB4 GT Zagato. Zagato is a name that is highly respected and recognized in the world of automotive design. Founded in 1919, this Italian company has earned a reputation for creating some of the most stunning and iconic cars ever made. Over the years, Zagato has worked with numerous famous car manufacturers to produce cars that are not only beautiful but also really functional. One of the most celebrated cars in Zagato's history is the 1962 Aston Martin DB4 GT Zagato, a car that has become an icon in the world of classic automobiles. Aston Martin produced only 19 examples of the DB4 GT Zagato, which makes it one of the rarest cars ever created by the iconic British automaker. This rarity, plus its uncommon design and impressive performance, has made it highly coveted among car enthusiasts and collectors worldwide. One of these rare beauties was sold for an incredible $14.3 million, showing just how valuable and treasured this car has become over time. The car's design is so admired that it caught the attention of curators at the High Museum of Art in Atlanta. They were so inspired by the DB4 GT Zagato's elegance and style that they included it in a special exhibition celebrating the golden age of automotive design. This exhibition showcased 18 vehicles from what many consider a pinnacle period for car design, spanning from the early 1930s to the early 1960s. Till today, the Aston Martin Zagato has remained valuable, and car enthusiasts still hope that somehow more units will be produced. And now, to our discovered pick. This image shows a striking vehicle that looks like a golden luxury car from a futuristic movie. The lavish vehicle was designed by a group of artists led by sculptor Michael Abrams in 2019. The model is made entirely of metal, painted to resemble gold, and includes intricate details like large spiked wheels and a vintage-inspired design. Beautiful as it is, it has no engine, working parts, or ability to move on its own. Now, back to real cars. Number 5. Bugatti 110. Bugatti has never built a cheap vehicle, and they won't start now. In 2019, every billionaire Bugatti enthusiast with a love for their classic models was eagerly awaiting a new car that could stand beside their iconic EB 110 Supersport from the mid-1990s. That wait finally ended in 2019, when Bugatti introduced the 110, a stunning coupe based on the Chiron, but designed to honor the legendary EB 110 while celebrating the company's 110th anniversary. The 110 isn't just a Chiron with a few tweaks. It's different in many ways. This has an entirely new roofline, and it has a silhouette that you can't help but notice. The front is designed to sit lower to create a sleeker, more aggressive appearance, while the rear end is noticeably higher. One of its most eye-catching features is a much smaller version of Bugatti's iconic horseshoe grille, which closely resembles the grille of the EB 110. To enhance its nostalgic appeal, the Centodieci also incorporates the signature 5-round air intakes of the EB110, arranged in a diamond-like pattern. Seeing this, what comes to mind is symmetry and elegance. It has Bugatti's powerful 8.0-liter W16 engine, which produces an incredible 1,578 horsepower. This allows the car to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds. The top speed is slightly below 240 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest cars in the world. Bugatti also decided to make some changes to the chassis to create an even sportier driving experience, ensuring that the Centodieci feels unique compared to every other Bugatti car. Only 10 of these exceptional cars were hand-built, and every single one was sold before production even began, and each car came with a hefty price tag of $10 million, making it a true collector's dream. These luxurious cars were built in Bugatti's Molsheim factory, and deliveries to customers started in June 2022. One of these customers is football icon Cristiano Ronaldo, and on the 19th of December 2022, the 10th and last Bugatti Centodieci was delivered. If you think that's cool, wait till you hear about this Rolls-Royce vehicle that car collectors have not stopped talking about. Number 4. Rolls-Royce Sweptail. When most people buy a new car, they might splurge on a few optional features like metallic paint, a premium sound system, or a sunroof. These extras might add a few hundred or even a couple of $1,000s to the overall price. However, when a Hong Kong-based businessman decided to purchase a Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupe, he took customization to an entirely new level. Instead of simply choosing standard options, he commissioned a one-of-a-kind creation. He requested a bespoke body and interior that showed his love for not just luxury cars, but luxury yachts. This design was also inspired by the classic coach-built Rolls-Royce Sweptail models from the 1920s and 1930s. These cars from history were known for their unique, handcrafted designs made to the preferences of the owner, and the new Sweptail aimed to carry on that tradition. Rolls-Royce took 4 whole years to design and build the Sweptail, which is why it costs an astonishing $13 million, which is the same as buying 22 regular Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupes. When it was revealed in 2017, it became the most expensive car in the world, and car collectors could not stop talking about how exclusive and special it was. The car's most noticeable feature is its long, tapering tail, which gives it a smooth and elegant look, similar to a luxury yacht. On top of the car is a large panoramic glass roof that stretches across its length. This roof is not only one of the biggest ever made for a car, but also one of the most complicated to design and build. It fills the inside of the car with natural light, which makes it feel even more spacious and luxurious. From the exterior, you can catch a glimpse of the luxurious interior dressed in two-tone leather. The seats, armrests, and fascia surround all feature this high-quality leather. As for the wood elements, the car has such highly polished Macassar ebony, a dark, exotic wood, and open-pore paldao, and every car collector knows that it's indeed beautifully crafted. These materials are of the highest quality and contribute to the overall luxury experience so much that it appeals to even people who can't afford the vehicle but have recreated this look in a more affordable car, like a Ford Fiesta, just for fun. While the car's interior details have been shared, Rolls-Royce has not revealed any specifics about the engine or mechanical components. However, it's safe to assume that the engine and chassis are the same as those found in the standard Rolls-Royce Phantom, which is known for its smooth ride and powerful performance. Next on the list is another 20th century car that is still in the news, and it's from none other than Ferrari. Number 3. The 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO. The 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO is often regarded as the ultimate classic car, a true holy grail for car enthusiasts and collectors alike. This iconic car was one of Ferrari's most successful race cars, known not only for its outstanding performance on the racetrack, but also for its elegant design. It quickly became a symbol of both speed and luxury, and began to draw attention from all over the world. Ferrari produced only 39 units of this model for millions of dollars, and this scarcity actually made the car even more desirable, and it didn't take long for the Ferrari 250 GTO to become a highly sought-after collector's item. Its combination of performance, design, and exclusivity makes it a must-have for any serious car collector, driving up both its value and its appeal in the world of classic cars. In 2014, Forbes reported a huge milestone when a Ferrari 250 GTO was sold at auction for a staggering $38 million. This sale made it the most valuable car in the world at that time, and it all just confirmed its place as one of the most coveted classic cars in the history of automotive design. As a matter of fact, the Ferrari 250 GTO registry is a special list that contains the names of all the owners of these remarkable vehicles. Some of the names on this list are quite famous and noteworthy, and among those owners is the well-known American fashion designer Ralph Lauren, who purchased his own 250 GTO back in 1985 for just $650,000, which was quite a lot at the time. Now imagine how much it would cost in today's dollars. Another famous owner is Nick Mason, the drummer from the legendary rock band Pink Floyd, who also has a 250 GTO in his collection. These high-profile owners have helped to keep the Ferrari 250 GTO in the public eye. Speaking of being in the public eye, this next vehicle is over 60 years old, but still competes with modern sports cars. Number 2. The 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300. The 1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe became the most expensive car ever sold. This 66-year-old car was sold at an auction in 2022 for an astonishing $142.5 million. The Uhlenhaut Coupe was designed by Rudolf Uhlenhaut, who is a legendary figure in car engineering. This specific model is one of only 2 prototype coupe versions ever made of the Mercedes Silver Arrow 300 SLR race cars. The fact that it is extremely rare makes it highly significant and one of the most coveted vehicles among car enthusiasts and collectors alike. Under the hood, the car is equipped with a straight-8 engine, which makes impressive performance and smooth operation possible. The body of the car is crafted from a lightweight magnesium alloy, which was specially chosen to reduce weight while maintaining structural strength. When the car was first released in 1955, it was widely considered the fastest racing car in the world on the basis of its groundbreaking design and engineering. In fact, it wasn't just a racing machine. It also served as Rudolf Uhlenhaut's personal daily driver for many years. Uhlenhaut, the car's designer, used it regularly until his retirement in 1972, but the car was eventually sold at a private auction in Stuttgart, Germany. The auction was organized by R.M. Sotheby's and held on behalf of Mercedes-Benz, the company that originally built the vehicle. While the identity of the buyer remains anonymous, people believe that the sale fetched a record-breaking price, and that part of the proceeds from this extraordinary sale was allocated to a charitable cause. Some of the money was also used to fund a scholarship program dedicated to supporting students in the fields of environmental science and decarbonization. The Mercedes 300 sure is cool, but what if we told you that the Ferrari 250 has nailed its own movie roles? Number 1. The 1961 Ferrari 250 GT Spider. Topping the list is the Ferrari 250 GT California Spider, is a sports car developed by the Italian automotive company Ferrari. It is presented by the brand as Ferrari 250 Gran Turismo Spider California, or simply Ferrari 250 California. It was designed to offer the same performance as the Berlinetta, but with the added experience of open-air driving. The car is powered by Ferrari's classic V12 engine, known for its strong performance and reliability. Only about 100 of these cars were ever made. The manufacturers made sure that they were very rare and valuable. The production was almost evenly split between two versions: the long wheelbase version, which was built from 1957 to 1960, and the short wheelbase version, produced from 1960 to 1963. The SWB version was actually smaller and handled better, making it more popular among collectors. On May 18, 2008, a midnight blue Ferrari 250 GT California Spider SWB was sold for about $9 million. This sale took place at the prestigious Ferrari Leggenda e Passione auction, which was organized by Sotheby's. Years later, on February 5, 2015, another Ferrari 250 GT California Spider, which had once belonged to the famous French actor Alain Delon, was sold at an auction in Paris. This auction was conducted by Art Curiel, and the car fetched an astounding price of nearly $20 million. This sale set a world record for this specific model, and it earned its status as one of the most desirable classic cars ever made. The Ferrari 250 GT California Spider has also made appearances in popular culture, increasing its fame and allure. It has been featured in iconic movies such as Ferris Bueller's Day Off and Charlie's Angels. We can as well just agree that the car may have just stolen the spotlight. Only 56 units of the 1961 Ferrari 250 GT SWB California Spider were ever produced. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content just like this. Let us know in the comments which car was your favorite, or if there's one you think should have made the list. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.